As the possibility of a new U.S.-Russia atomic arms race hangs in the balance, U.S. National Security Advisor John Bolton met with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow on Tuesday and held firm, saying Washington is pressing ahead with its plan to quit a nuclear arms control pact. Bolton said the Intermediate-Range Nuclear Forces Treaty is outdated because it doesn't cover China, Iran, or North Korea.
So there's a new strategic reality out there. This was a Cold War bilateral ballistic missile-related treaty in a multipolar ballistic missile world.
Bolton had a 90-minute meeting in the Kremlin with Putin just days after Trump threatened to exit the treaty and start developing new missiles, something which sparked international alarm and drew retaliation from Russia that they would be forced to respond in kind. Reuters' Christian Lowe is in Moscow.
The reaction in Moscow to the U.S. proposal to pull out of the INF treaty has been one of concern. Russian officials say that this treaty, since it was signed in 1987 at the end of the Cold War, has been a pillar of what they call the global architecture of arms control. They say that it's dangerous and irresponsible to pull out that pillar without putting something else in its place. They say that's what the United States is preparing to do.
U.S. authorities believe Russia has already started the arms race, developing a ground-launched ballistic missile system in breach of the treaty. The INF agreement was negotiated by President Ronald Reagan and Soviet counterpart Mikhail Gorbachev in 1987. It states both countries must eliminate short-range and intermediate-range nuclear and conventional missiles. Russia's defense minister said on Tuesday there needs to be a gradual renewal of dialogue between the U.S. and Russia, and that he expects Bolton's visit to encourage relations to stabilize.
I think President Trump would look forward to seeing you in Paris.
Trump said on Tuesday he will probably meet with Putin next month, when both leaders will be in Paris for the centenary of the end of World War I.